We are on day 5, our final day of week 1 of our spring cleaning series. Today we are going to be tackling the pantry. Yes, I saved the pantry for the last day because it is a huge job and I've got a big project planned, so stay tuned for that. But first I'm going to start by emptying out the pantry completely. Now normally I would just do one shelf or one area at a time, but I need to completely empty the pantry, which you will see why in just a little bit. I'm just going to pile it all over the kitchen, and I did not realize how much stuff I had. Wow, I had a lot of stuff in there. We do have a big pantry, but just look at the amount of stuff that I pulled out of the pantry. Now that the pantry is completely emptied out, you can go ahead and wipe down all your shelves, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sweep the floor, wash your baseboards down, mop your floor if needed, get it all nice and clean before you start putting your stuff back in. Before you put your stuff back in your pantry, make sure that you go through everything, get rid of any expired food, any food that you're not going to be eating. You can donate it to a local food pantry or see if your friends or family or anybody that you know of wants to take it off your hands if you're not going to use it. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now, is just go through everything before it gets put back. I love these bins that I got from the Dollar Tree. They really help contain your food and just look really nice in your pantry. I did an organizing video a while back that I will link down below if you guys need some inspiration on how to organize your pantry. So I'll link that down below if you guys are interested in checking that out.
I can't believe someone like me is here with somebody like you.
If you have completed this week along with me, then give yourself a pat on the back. Your kitchen is now pretty much perfectly clean. I hope you guys really enjoyed this series and are looking forward to week 2 next week. I hope you will continue to join along. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned to the end of this video because you're going to see a sneak peek of a little project that we are working on. So I'm actually not going to be putting all this stuff back in the pantry. I'm going to be putting some of it in different cabinets on top of the refrigerator, and it's just going to be a little bit different for a while. That is because we are going to be renovating our kitchen here shortly. So if you notice, the refrigerator is not in the spot that it usually is in. We're going to be starting by renovating the pantry first. That way, when we go to do the kitchen, everything in the kitchen can go into the pantry, and it'll just be so much better that way. So I'm actually going to be getting rid of these wire rack shelving. They're not very sturdy, so we're going to be replacing them after we renovate the pantry. So I'm just going to take them down, and I was actually able to sell them on Facebook Marketplace. Once I got all the shelving out and all of the drywall anchors out, I was left with quite a mess, so I had to sweep the pantry again and get it all nice and cleaned up. We're gonna have lots of patchwork to do in here, but we're gonna be building a wall, adding a new door. So yeah, it's gonna look a lot different, and this is just the first phase of our kitchen renovation. So we've got all of the walls scraped, so they're ready to be filled. And this is our door we got free off of Facebook Marketplace. We're just gonna obviously paint it. We have cut a hole in the drywall. This is going to be the doorway out into the kitchen, and we are going to wall this off right here, so that way this area will be the mudroom area here. This is the old laundry room. We've got the mudroom here, and it'll just be a hallway into the garage. So this no longer will be a door, it'll be a doorway. So we're gonna take the door frame out, and then the new door to the pantry is going to be right here. There will be nothing on this wall, no cabinets. So that will be the door into the pantry. And then like I said, this is going to be a wall here, walled off. So this will just be the pass through to the garage and the mudroom. So if you have seen my other videos, you'll notice that we already rearranged the kitchen a little bit. This is going to be the new home of the refrigerator. It used to be right here. So basically we just switched the cabinet that was right here, put it here. Simeon cut the countertop, you can see, so that way we didn't lose any countertop space while we're trying to do this, because we're doing it in phases. So that's why this looks kind of funny here, because this cabinet was here. We took down the upper cabinet here, and this one went into the laundry room, and then we're just getting rid of this over the fridge cabinet. I don't know what we're gonna do up here. But anyway, so that is the situation that we have going on right here. So stay tuned to see this project in play.